So placing your music on streaming platforms is one avenue of reaching people, while posting it on social media is another avenue. But one thing that a lot of artists aren't doing is performing. Music videos are a great way to show your fans you and the inner workings of your mind, but nothing quite compares to that in-person live experience that they can get from you. And the secret, guys, to being able to perform in front of large crowds is to perform in front of smaller crowds. So in today's short video, I'm going to talk to you guys about 3 things that you should definitely keep in mind that are highly important as to why you should be performing locally. So sit tight, don't move, and I'm going to get into those 3 reasons right after the intro. I'll see you in a bit.
I've been a boss since 93, 84 Chevy Glass, sitting on fleet. All it take is one phone call. Had a squad short popping like they proud of y'all. Brains all over the pavement. Niggas mad cause this girl gave me a facelift. Face it, the mathematics is basic. Eat with me or get left under the basement. Bang, cause that's what my niggas do. Some red, some new, and the rest blue. Hey, I bet you ain't got a clue. Off one whipping, making chicken, drop it in the few. And while we flicking Glock spitting, we ain't about to move. Cause we the shooter, use the loser, we ain't catch a bruise. Hey, I bet you ain't catch.
What's up, guys? It's me again, the man, the myth, the legend. For those of you who don't know, my name is KAREEM. I'm the CEO and industry coach for Hype Trello, where we help independent musicians strategize their way through the music industry today by providing them really awesome up-to-date tips. And today I'm here to talk to you about why it's very important that you focus on getting as many local gigs as possible and what they can do for you in the long run. But before I get into that, I want to talk to you guys about my shameless plug, of course. How could I not mention it? It's a free guide, the ultimate cheat sheet on how to win in the music biz. It's geared towards independent musicians, and it's got over 20 plus tips in it that I'm sure you'll be able to find some awesome gems in. The link is in my bio. Go ahead and click that if you're looking at this video on Instagram. If it's on YouTube, I'll put a link in the description for you. I also want to mention that I'm still doing the coaching calls, 30 minutes completely for free. Link is also in my bio as well. If not in my bio, then I'll put it in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can click that, take a look at my calendar, and set up an appointment. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about and get down to the nitty-gritty so that we can help you get moving forward in the right direction. And now that that's all out of the way, I'm here to talk to you today about those 3 cool things that I told you before that are going to be important for you to remember: booking and performing at local gigs. So without further ado, let's get into number 1. So let's start with number 1 being that it helps you build more confidence by starting local at smaller, more intimate venues. I don't know about you guys, but if you put me in front of a crowd of 1,000 people and tell me to recite my lyrics, as awesome as that opportunity may sound, I may end up forgetting them, sweating on stage, and just embarrassing myself. So it's better to start off small because it gives you the opportunity to kind of like work out those kinks, you know, like if, breath control is something that you struggle with, you don't want to find out on a stage at Madison Square Garden that, you're not that good at controlling your breath while being able to entertain these folks. You want to find that out at a smaller venue, and then you want to be able to work on that. So if you have to hit the gym, work on some cardio, just so that you can build up, the strength to be able to perform all the way through without breaking a sweat. You want to figure that out early on and not, at a point where it matters a lot. All right, so now let's talk about number 2, which is by performing locally, what you're going to do is build up a lot of local buzz around your name. If you go out to these smaller shows and you book these gigs at these smaller venues and rock these smaller crowds with an experience that they won't forget, you can bet that they're going to mention you after they leave that place, whether it be to somebody else, word of mouth, or on social media or something like that. And that's exactly what you want. You want to get people talking about you, because the more activity you have around your name, the more that can actually lead to leverage for other gigs or bigger gigs or gigs of your own that you might administer. So keep that in mind. And if that's not a good enough reason to get you guys to start performing locally, then maybe this 3rd or last point will be enough to do it for you. And it's simply that performing usually costs you nothing. If you go on Eventbrite or go on like Facebook events or something like that, you'll probably find open mics and showcases or stuff like that that could entirely be free for you to sign up for. I've seen it numerous times. I have seen some that you have to pay for, but if it's like 10, 15 bucks and there's going to be a lot of people there, then it would be in your best interest to invest in yourself and go ahead and take that performance. Because again, that's just going to help with the two previous things that I mentioned. So those are my 3 reasons, very short video today, on why you guys should be gearing towards performing locally. I hope this video served as some value. If it has, please like it, please share it, please subscribe, comment. Definitely comment, because I like to talk to you guys and get a little bit more into your minds as musicians. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.